He kind of rests both of his arms heavy on the table. And you see like 3 small figures kind of scurry up behind him. These tiny, like 2-foot entities. And you didn't see them before because he was so broad, but now that he walks by, you can see there are these 2 like bipedal, somewhat like chewing gum looking textured individuals. The light here is not very prevalent, but as they kind of step around him and kind of flank to each side, they have a fungal texture across their body. They look like they're some sort of a like tiny fungus folk that just kind of flank the sides of him as he walks, like little companion pets or what, you don't know.
Do they have any kind of, their heads look like fungus at the top?
One of them looks like it kind of sprouts out into a bit of a spore-like headpiece. Another one looks like it's either not fully grown or it's not developing a cap. And the other one looks like it's cleft in the center and its head kind of split and then it just kind of healed over. And now as it walks, like both sides kind of flop a little bit. You can see an eye on each of the 2 like split flaps as it kind of like wanders up like to the sides of this hulking Ryloran.
Gaz, who are your little friends?
These are my Myceit. And he kind of like rubs the top of one. Oh, you really aren't from around here, are you? Looks over at Rashina. Rashina goes, "They're being Exandrians in your first time here in the moon. I understand the ecosystem of Ruidus might seem a bit strange. The majority of the sustenance of the folk here is cultivated fungus or surface-based creatures for meat and leathers. But the Myceit are part of the deeply seated ecosystem of Ruidus. There are, I don't know what the number's about, but thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of them that just work throughout the city itself. They don't seem to align to any political endeavors. They live a short time and, at the very least, are semi-adorable. But they can be useful. And, Gaz seems to have a bit of a... Yeah, I have a soft spot, you can just say.
They're not food, are they?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't eat them.
Okay, but other fungus is cultivated for food. Just
Right, no, it's a wide variety. At least 347 types of fungus down here. Depends what kind of flavor profile you're looking for. Texture is pretty heavy. You can go for more of a slime mold if you want something more like a party delicatessen vibe. If you're like having friends over, it's a whole different thing you got to set up for.
And not all of them are alive in the way that these are.
The Myceit are.
You see, like, for a second, you think, and Rashina goes, No, they're not, Gaz. It's not. They're very different. He goes, right, yeah, very different. Okay. And like you see, like you kind of shook him for a second. Like, a question he hadn't really considered before.
The door opened. Uh-oh.
I want to wave at the one with the split head. What kind of reaction do I get?
Kind of like the head wobbles for a second. It just kind of waves back.
Hey, little guy.
Do they have names? What are their names?
God.
I don't know. I never asked him. What's your name? Then he goes, I don't know how to pronounce that. So it's on you.
I'm going to toss a silver.
And he just kind of runs off.
Just leaving it there. Fuck it.